I love those two.
Verify Takeo Fuwa's belongings inside the warehouse.
Roger.
Anyway, we're actually not engaging this level just yet. Like I said before, we're gonna do one level with Bato, one level with Kusanagi, and then we're gonna shift costumes. So we're going to do exactly that. Also means we gotta skip through all the cutscenes again, but you know, whatever, it's cool. Alright, so this is level 3. Yeah, see, like, even though I was definitely on normal just now, it just bumped me to hard mode. Also, one fucking... I didn't only find one fan, I hit 2 at least, okay. I don't know, this game is really bizarre sometimes. Anyway, let's just go on normal. Type B colors. Yep. Just gotta jump through some hoops really fast. Okay, so now we're back with the new costume. It's a slight coloration. You're not gonna get crazy stuff with these colorations. I think they're literally just like palette swaps, but still kind of cool. There we go. There we go. Okay, so do I have knives? I do have knives. The mirror amount decrease your sex appeal depending on how cool you want to look. Thanks, Alex. No, I think, I mean, the color swaps are definitely pretty cool. Some of them are pretty neat to look at. I think 2 of them even changed, Kusanagi's hair, so that's kind of nice. So let's try this out. Yeah, the knives even one-shot the drone, and it's really neat. Now, okay. I try to play. I mentioned before, I do try to play this game a little more Metal Gear Solid-like sometimes, but here's the issue: is that when you try to pick off enemies from a distance, like oftentimes they are very jittery with their animations. Oh my God! Just please hit! Jesus Christ! I wonder if they're just immune to those when they know they're locked onto you. I have no idea. Yeah, weird. All right. Well, I guess as long as we're going through, as long as we're going through this level, I'll start to outline some of my general experiences with Ghost in the Shell. Let's see. So yeah, I mentioned that I watched Silent Complex Season 1. I watched the first movie, the second movie. I watched Solid State Society. I tried watching the first episode of 2045 to low avail. And I'll definitely say this: Ghost in the Shell, if you're trying to get into it, it's definitely a series that has a bit of a barrier of entry. Partly because I've tried to say this a couple times by now, I am not actually a fan of like cop shows, and this is very much like an anime cop show. I don't know why I'm not using melee. Bob, why would you stick around for a show where that's about a genre you don't really give 2 shits about? Well, it's still engaging enough and sci-fi and cool that I don't really care, and I play enough Metal Gear that I can kind of keep up with the military speak, but it's also like, dude, holy shit, this show really gets dry sometimes. There's a reason why my friend Conrad only watched like the first 5 or 10 episodes of SAC Season 1. It's because it really drags its heels sometimes. I will say this, story-wise, character-wise, theme-wise, philosophy-wise, like Ghost in the Shell is a fucking masterpiece, but when it comes to... Understanding's over here. When it comes to actually like telling a story from point A to point B, the storytelling is a little rough. Alex in chat mentions true crime infused with sci-fi, Law and Order meets Blade Runner. Yeah, that's a decent way to put it. But yeah, I'm really not a fan of like the whole, I've never really cared for cop shows. They're too dry for me, for my tastes, I guess. I'm kidding. But no, really, it definitely does require like a certain like a certain mindset that you're going to get. It's not something you'd have in a background and still keep up with everything. It's not like literally like Naruto or Dragon Ball Z where you can have it playing in like a second screen and then fuck around on a different screen and you'll still understand what everything was happening. No, it's a very detail-oriented show. Like, it's got a lot of nuance and a lot of like plot points that come at you fast.
The warehouse door lock mechanism is controlled from that terminal there. If we give it the personal authorization Fuwa recorded when he signed the contract, we can pinpoint the container with the cargo.
Sweet. And it just does that. Anyway, yeah, you're actually supposed to use the droid in order to get into the second part of the hangar, I guess. Hangar? Yeah, we'll call it hangar, why not? Actually, no, because it's not hanging anything. I think that unlocked these doors in general. No, okay, not this one. Definitely one of the lower ones, though. There we go. Yeah, I'm kind of playing this game out of muscle memory at some point, it's not gonna lie.
Togusa here. I'm starting my Nihama University investigation.
Cool.
University in spooky Atlantic is the setting for a murder? Ooh, it's kind of like the old haunted school bit, ain't it?
Love Bato.
That's tough.
Seriously, the Bato between Standalone Complex and the original show is like night and fucking day. He is such a fun character here. He will just he openly flirts with the Major sometimes and will actually make jokes. Coming off as a little bit of a gun nut sometimes? Oh yeah, definitely. He's like, what's a good way to put this? I think Bato is like definitely like the I think he's like the stereotype of like the general American cop, which is just a general American cop. I'm not gonna lie, except like definitely a lot more fun. You know, that's really fucking weird to say, but literally fucking in Ghost in the Shell 2, if you watch that movie, which you shouldn't, I'll be honest, you really shouldn't watch that movie. It's kind of bad. It's very bad, actually. But like, he literally tries to promise Togusa that he won't open fire immediately and just wants to talk. Walks in, Yakuza all point guns at him, and he just literally unloads with a light machine gun. Just straight up, like, okay. Then again, that was also the original show and not Standalone Complex. Original show, Bato is like, yeah, he's... I'm gonna say the second movie had a lot of problems making Bato the absolute centralized character and no Motoko whatsoever. Okay, a little bit of Motoko, but like extremely minimal for the most part. That was a bit of a mistake, yeah. Let's see. Oh my god, Alex. They should call it Ghost in the Shell 2 No Innocence because they all look like blow-up dolls. I was gonna talk about the siege scene in like a little bit if I was gonna keep thinking about it, but yeah, you are right. It's pretty bad. Let's see. Also, okay, so we made it to the second half of this place. I think we're looking for the open... yeah, we're definitely looking for the open container unit. Wherever the fuck it is. Okay, so no, we're in this one. We gotta go to the other half then. Because there's like two giant storage rooms in here. Sorry, I'm getting a little tied up with my thought processes of the whole series. Ugh. Okay, so there's that. Came in here. Alright, let's go in this way. In here. Oh no, I guess oh, that's what's screwing me up. They both have the kiosks on the top. I think on this side I actually got to engage it too, and then it'll show me where I'm supposed to go. That was it, yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna openly admit, I've been a little sidetracked with a few different games recently. Partly because of Twitch. Again, shout out to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/RyanJericho, as well as YouTube, I guess. Now I'm assuming it's here. I've been busy with practicing Raging Blast again, practicing Generations, playing Tekken a lot. We got it. And down here. Yep, there we go. You know, I also realized that maybe I should have told Connor in advance. I am, in fact, recording a Let's Play of a Ghost in the Shell game on Twitch. I should have told him about it in advance. Oops.
About Fua's enrollment records, they've been semantically filtered. It's possible that they were intentionally deleted.
I have no idea what that means, semantically filtered.
I'll analyze them.
Tachikoma, don't you guys have more important things to do?
Did that Tachikoma just nut over the idea of analysis? Okay, or maybe terrified? I can't tell from that line delivery. Also, I will definitely say one very funny thing about Ghost in the Shell in hindsight, and this is kind of applying to a lot of like older sci-fi shows. Oh my god!
Authorization code that the Major obtained some secret files probably hidden away in there by Fua 5 years ago.
Anyway, sorry. Sorry, is that The technology that you see here is based off of like 2002, 2004 designs, like what people thought the future would look like, and you kind of get that a lot with like even with Gundam, with the many Let's Plays Brian and I have already done for the Gundam games, like the way people in the past thought the future would look like. Okay, I'm gonna here's a very funny thing.
That authorization just now.
Yeah.
Matched to cyberprint.
There we go. So the only year I know for a fact that you do see in Ghost in the Shell straight up is 2045. But even like you see some of these dates go back to 2030.
Prosthetic bodies of the same type as the ones from the pier were inside.
Saito here with confirmation too. Must be enemy reinforcements. I'll try to slow them as much as I can, but I can't cover them inside the warehouse.
Okay, we'll come up with something.
Basically, dudes are on the way. Back up. And now we actually get to see the full model. Also, heads up. Yeah, I'm going to be totally honest. Yeah, the design given to Motoko with the jumpsuit and all for this game is actually extremely good. As much as I do like her, okay, as long as Tails asleep, I will say this. Kusanagi is like definitely top wife material across the board. Cyborg or no. But yeah, the fact that they actually do cover up entirely with like a motorcycle looking jumpsuit is really cool. I'm sorry, the leotard leather jacket look that she has for a lot of season 1 for SAC is kind of weird. Like, I don't know. It's like I'm trying to watch it at work, but with her ass hang out all the time, I definitely have to keep the brightness turned down severely. So I was like, yeah, boy, oh boy. The look she adopts later on with the jeans and the leotard looks way better in my book, and that's not me being a prude whatsoever. Like, genuinely, she looks way better with the pants, leotard jacket look. If I could, I would show a picture directly right now of what I mean, but I don't want to risk burning CPU.
Possibility that they were forcibly deleted from the outside.
There we go.
54 points of similarity to the virus confirmed at the pier. More than likely, it's the same type.
I've tried each and every terminal, but besides this, no other records of Fua turned up.
Records don't only exist in terminals. I'm starting to wonder why I scouted you from Police HQ.
Oof, that berating. Ouch. But yeah, I guess before I engage this next cutscene, yeah. A lot of people in like the 90s thought that humans would start like artificially altering themselves as like a way of like overcoming evolutionary shortcomings. And I mean, like, that's kind of true. I mean, prosthetics have come a long way for like veterans or people who have like who like lost limbs and stuff like that. Like, the prosthetic limbs have come a pretty decent amount of way. I think eyes are coming along pretty well too, but like, man, we're not nearly there. Like, you know what happened? I'll share a secret with you, because I mentioned this during the Gundam Let's Plays as well. You know what happened? Fucking Iraq happened. Like, legitimately, Iraq, and to a lesser extent, the Clinton years happened. Like, seriously, those just slowed us down on the technology front so heavily. If Iraq never happened, we might actually be here. Kinda. Minus the severe poverty gap.
I'll check out the memory box.
The poverty gap would have probably still been there regardless.
Looks like it's encrypted.
All decrypted over here. Boma, give me a hand.
Roger.
And time for dudes to come in. Okay, so this is really cool because in a rare instance of the game actually encouraging stealth, go figure. Yeah, they come in, but the guys have no idea you're actually here. So what you can do is you can get the drop on a few of them. I think this might be... Oh god, I remember if L1 or L2 is my sub weapon off the top of my head. Ugh, this always happens. I always choke up. I feel like it might be L1. So, come over here and just gently drop this on their heads.
Major, I'm on the way to back you up. I'm sending you my
Hello.
ETA. Hang in there till I get to you.
I did get one of them, for what it's worth.
One man who's never late for his dates.
Now for the... However, this part is actually fairly easy and cool because you have the high ground. Literally, it's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. That should be the commander, I think. I mean, so long as you pace yourself with ammo consumption throughout these levels, you should never really be on a huge deficit for ammo. Especially if you keep at least one SMG on you. I won't tell you how to play these levels specifically, but I will definitely advise that whenever you're playing, try to keep at least one SMG on you at any given time. Hello? That should be it. Yes. Yeah.
Once you escape the warehouse, head for the Toho region.
Boy, we don't even get a quick break for a breather.
Maybe we shouldn't have clicked so hard. Music.
Guess I don't have a choice.
Damn.
What do you think? Right on time.
What kept you?
How about a little gratitude, lady?
You say something?
No, nothing.
Alex in chat mentioned Metal Gear Bato earlier, but like legitimately, you look at Bato's design for this game, he basically is a Metal Gear character. Also, smoked out in 12 minutes. That's not too bad. Well, I'll take it. Not too bad. All right. Okay, another Motoko level. I was about to say another Motoko level, unfortunately, but I only say that because I was hoping to not have back-to-back levels with her.
Tohoku Autonomous Region was an installation where scientists were to be evacuated in wartime. It's currently under direct military authority.
Boy, we're about to go places.
Scientists?
Yazawa is one of the scientists who fled to the region in response to a summons issued by the military. He's still there despite the dismantling of the installation.
Do you think Fuwa and Goto are connected to this too?
It's a possibility.
What is he doing in a facility like that? There's something fishy about this.
Here's a satellite image of the region. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary dam. It's probably being camouflaged with a visual barrier. I did some checking via the net. They've got an independent net set up, and access from the outside is prohibited.
Major, you and Bato infiltrate the autonomous region and make contact with Yazawa.
And me?
I'm told that Toshimi Tagami, the region's director, is in Hanamaki. Your assignment for the time being is to find out what Tagami has been doing there.
That's your role in life, little man.
I'm not saving your butt even if it gets hit by a stray bullet.
The monorail that connects the autonomous region is only used to transport authorized personnel. Toshimi Tagami is scheduled to return to the region tomorrow, so use it.
Can't we go in with a tilt rotor?
It's half dismantled, but it was a military fortress. If it's still functional, chances are it's more than capable of shooting down aircraft.
A little outing on the monorail, huh?
I'm gonna have some fun to make up for lost vacation time.
Yeah, like I said, you can easily lose stuff. By the way, Tohoku region, we're about to go some light Metal Gear shit.
How's it look outside?
I got a great view. Everything's upside down, though.
Yeah.
No movement from the regional director?
For the moment, there's no sign that we've been spotted.
She doesn't look much like she does in the official records. Think this is psychological warfare, too?
Publicly, she's the director of the autonomous region, but in reality, she's nothing more than Kei Yazawa's puppet.
Yes, and also dropping names on us that we have barely any heads up for.
Feeling the jamming barrier any minute. The dam's interior is inside the interference zone. Our cyber comms will go out soon, too.
You're right. Otto, what happened?
Or things are being sabotaged already, lol.
This isn't good, Major. We're gonna plow right into the station. If we don't get out, this will turn into a steel coffin.
I know that. The motor control program is being rewritten from the outside.
You mean they know what we're gonna do?
We don't have time to alter the program. You escape in the Tacoma.
What are you gonna do?
Ow.
Major! Crap. I guess we're inside the jamming barrier zone.
Love some line deliveries for this game.
So there's something that they're willing to go to this much trouble to hide, huh?
Guess so.